I never imagined a suitcase could speak. The truth louder than the person who packed it. But that Friday morning, as sunlight slipped through our bedroom blinds, it did. My wife, Claire, folded her clothes with careful grace, each piece placed tenderly into her rose gold.
Carry on.
She said she was going away for a girls' weekend in Seattle. I wanted to believe her. God knows I tried. 9 years married. Not passionate, not broken, just the kind of comfortable that dulls at the edges. Lately, though, something in her felt absent. The hushed calls that died the second I entered. The slight turn of her body in bed. Perfume. Lingering like an alibi after late meetings. I told myself I was paranoid. That suspicion kills love faster than betrayal ever could. But then came the message. It wasn't meant for
me.
It arrived the night before she left, while we sat side by side watching some forgettable Netflix drama. Her phone buzzed, screen face up. Bold white text cut straight through me. Asterisk can't wait to see you tomorrow, love. Same hotel, asterisk.
She saw it too.
For a heartbeat, she froze, her face draining of color. Then came the lie. A fake smile, too quick. Wrong number, she said. Spam or something. I just nodded. Didn't argue. Didn't ask.
I
waited. That's the part she never understood. When I stop reacting, it means I already know. The next morning, she hummed while she packed. Bright, forced, trying to fill the quiet between
us.
Back Sunday night, she said, zipping the
bag.
Don't forget Luna's food. Our cat brushed against my leg, tail flicking like it sensed the
shift.
I smiled faintly. Don't worry. I've got everything handled. An hour later, her Uber arrived. I carried her bag to the door, kissed her forehead, and watched her walk away. I didn't wave, just watched. When her car turned the corner, I went back inside, opened the closet, and pulled out my own black Samsonite, identical to hers.
Inside,
I'd packed everything she'd left in me. Trust, patience, love. All folded neatly and ready to go. I wasn't following her. I already knew the destination the text had told me. Instead, I booked the same hotel, same night under my own name. I wasn't going to confront her. I just wanted to see, to make the truth real enough that I could never doubt it again. By the time I arrived, the city had gone dim. The hotel lobby smelled like money and citrus. Marble floors polished to reflection, smiles. Too bright to be genuine. I checked in quietly, asked for a room on her floor. The clerk didn't look up, just typed, and handed me a key card. Room 408. Hers was 410. I waited, listened. Laughter seeped through the wall, muffled, intimate, undeniable. A man's voice. Then silence. Then a sound no husband should ever have to hear. I didn't knock. Didn't shout. Didn't break anything. I just stood there breathing hotel air that tasted like metal until something deep inside me, something I thought was unbreakable, finally gave way. Then I turned back to my room, opened my suitcase, and looked inside. Her second case. The twin to the one she'd taken. I'd packed it myself that morning. Her clothes, her shoes, her toothbrush, every trace of her from her home. She thought she'd packed for a weekend getaway, but I'd packed for her goodbye. The next morning, I called the front desk. My voice didn't shake. Can you send the suitcase? I said, to room 410. When she unzipped the case, she'd find a lone note resting on her neatly folded clothes.
It
read, "You don't need to return. Everything you want is already here." When I slipped that paper into her luggage, I didn't expect tears. Claire was never the weeping kind. She rationalized, rebuilt guilt into logic until it sounded right. Still, a part of me hoped she'd feel something, maybe regret, maybe loss. I didn't leave the hotel.
I sat in
the cafe downstairs, sipping burnt coffee that Tasted like punishment, eyes fixed on the elevator doors. My phone buzzed once, her name. Lit the screen. I ignored it. Then again.
Then.
Again. Finally, a message. Asterisk James, where are you? What is this? What did you do? Asterisk I placed the phone face down. I wanted her to sit in the silence. The same silence she'd kept me in for months. Moments later, I saw her. Same beige coat from that morning. Hair disheveled, eyes darting.
Wild.
The man she'd come to meet followed close. Behind, his face stuck between fear and shame.
I
knew him instantly. Ethan, her coworker, the one who appeared in too many team dinner photos. She noticed me before I could turn away. Her lips parted. James.
I didn't stand. You got your suitcase, I said.
Evenly. Everything's there. Even your ring. She froze in the lobby's center, people flowing around her like a current around stone. You switched them. I only gave you what you packed for, I said. Freedom. Thought I'd make it simpler. Ethan mumbled something about giving us space, but she clutched his sleeve like a rope.
That
told me everything I needed to know about what was left. Nothing. Her voice cracked. Please, can we talk?
You don't understand.
I understand exactly. I met her eyes.
You
stopped being my wife long before you packed that bag. For a flicker, she looked like the woman I'd married, soft, scared, real. But it vanished as fast as it came. You can't just end this, she said. We have a home, a life. No, Claire, I said, standing. We had those. You burned them down the moment you invited someone else in. She reached out, maybe to plead, maybe to touch. I stepped back. Don't, I said. Not anymore. There was no fury in my tone, no drama, only weariness, the kind that drained color from her face faster than anger ever could. I walked toward the doors. Outside, Seattle's sky had begun to weep, a fine, cold drizzle that felt almost purifying. I didn't look back, but I heard her heels striking the pavement behind me. James, please don't do this here. I stopped under the awning, turned just enough for her to see my eyes. You already did, I said. You just didn't think I'd watch. Her breath caught, and for an instant, everything stopped, the rain, the traffic, even the city's hum. That was when she broke, shoulders trembling, mascara streaking, words dissolving into soundless sobs. I didn't gloat. I didn't comfort her either. I only said, you wanted a getaway. Now you have one. And all the time in the world after that. Then I walked away. That night, back home, the quiet didn't hurt the way I'd imagined. The bed felt foreign but calm. I poured a drink, sat by the window, and saw it. Clearly for the first time. I'd been loyal to a ghost long before she ever strayed. Leaving wasn't revenge. It was release. The next morning, one final message from her. 2 words. I'm sorry. I didn't answer. Just deleted it and whispered. To the still room. So am I. Outside, sunlight pierced through the clouds for the first time in days. And for once, it didn't feel like something ending. It felt like something beginning, something real.